Hello guys, I'm just recording, the news comes out in 2 minutes time and I just want to record cable. I'm long on cable and I'm curious to see what it does during the news announcement. It's in 2 minutes time, so we'll see what it is. I'm not going to look at the results because obviously we can get a spike. Now cable is particularly volatile anyway, so we could get a spike down and then a continued move up. I just want to show you right now the price is looking particularly bullish. 1.5 minutes before the news, it's pushing right up at the top, which implies that it's probably going to spike more to the upside, but we'll see. If there's a surprise, it'll spike down and then probably recover and head up. I just want to show you what's going to happen here. We're looking at the behavior of the chart in the minutes before the news announcement, that it's not ranging too much, it's still leaning to the upside and it's pushing and pushing and pushing. So that's something we just want to see how it behaves when the news comes out. And then, so let's just have a look and see what the time is. We've got 45 seconds. Let's see what it does. My expectation is the next key support level here is 16,282. So my expectation is if it doesn't spike down too badly, that it will continue, hopefully upwards, and take profit. 16.3 would be the round number, so profit at about 16.90 would be a good idea to take. So let's see. Okay, so now we've got the news coming out. Going a little bit bearish. Let's see how bad the spike is, if it's really, really bad, or if it's let's just see what the story is there, because we're obviously due for a pullback, so it's capable of obviously of pulling back quite a bit. Let's see how bad it is. Let's see what it does. 292. Let's see. Okay, come on. Okay, it's 9:30. Let's see what it's going to do. We're not going to look at the actual results. We're looking at the technicals here. Now the news has come out, and it's busy deciding how it wants to process that, whether it's going to make it bearish or not. And I think it's important then to see how this bar closes. It looks like not yet. It doesn't look like anything else has happened. We can go and see with 30-40 seconds in. Let's pop across and see what the news is on that. There we go. Let's have a look. Good or bad? Oh, news hasn't come out yet. Is it there? Okay, 2.5. It's the same. Here we go. So chart hasn't really done anything. So that's a good sign. You can see what's happening now is probably to see if it'll break the high of those. That bullish nature is continuing. Cable is looking particularly bullish on, let's go to the weekly quickly and then I'll wrap up this recording. We have very close to this previous resistance level, but you can see that this move is ranging obviously, so that is our potential ceiling. This is something I want to see if we break through that, because cable has been ranging for a long time. So we're right at the top of the one section of that range. So we'll see what happens there. Check the daily. The daily is, you can see, is overdue for a pullback. So absolutely, we should have a pullback at least to the 10-day moving average, unless it, that's one idea. It could pull back into a longer range. That's possible. And we look down at the hourly, and then kind of see what's going on here. But this is the interesting part. This is the part where it appears as though we have a bounce and a reversal occurring off that 50 moving average. So this is where that kind of long position came from, is that the market is particularly bullish at the moment. The euro is looking bullish, and so kind of the position to take at this point is the market has been going sideways for a couple of days, or at least since yesterday, and is looking particularly bullish. So we want to see if that carries on. And certainly it would make more sense for it to reverse closer to this level if it's so inclined. I mean, cable, like we said, it's crazy. It can do anything. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart and see where we are on that. I really would like to see it break those highs to feel more confident. So I'd like to see it just push above that. Let's see what happens. And then I'll stop recording this, if that's going to be the case. I really want to see this kind of proceed. So, anything there? I lost my connection. Weird. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, so it's a 1-minute chart. Let's see it break up. Get out of this. It's hit a resistance level obviously, so let's see it get out of that. Really need to see it break that level, and then I'll be a lot happier. Come on, Push, push, push. Come on. I'm sorry. Come on. Go. Push, push, push. Of course, if it fails to do that, that's not a good sign. But that's why I just need to see it push up. Maybe touch the 50 moving average. Come on. And it, you know it kind of wants to. You can see. There we go. Right. There we go. So now you'll see it should trigger a whole lot of stops and hopefully start to move a bit further up. There'll be people who are shorting it. It's obviously got to fight against the 550 moving average, but on the whole, we should be there we go. Come on. Alright, so we'll see what the outcome of this is. I might record the ending of this at some point as well and then add it to this. We'll see. I'm going to pause the recording for now and see if this goes, if this is going to continue upwards. Really the key thing now is we appear so far to be forming a high low. What we need to see is it break these previous highs and continue up to our target, which is about 16,290. And then we'll see what happens with that. All I wanted to do was just show you how price action prior to the news gives you an indication if the market is leaning one way or another. And it's important to take note that very little happened during the outcome. So not only was the news the same, but the market's reaction to the news being the same meant that it then seems to have just continued on its bullish path. So the implication being that the market today is feeling quite bullish, and there's no other real news just yet, I don't think. And you can see it's kind of proceeding up. So we can just have a look across at that account, and it's just in. You know, it's a tiny little account, so we just kind of want to see where this thing's going to go, and then trade that up to the top. There we go. So let's see if we break the high of the previous bar, because then that means that bullishness is continuing, and then I can wrap up on this. Just see if it'll peak above it. You can see it's kind of battling that again. Obviously I need to see continued signs of bullish behavior, otherwise I need to get out of that particular trade. And so if I see the high get broken again, then I'm feeling a little bit more confident about that. So okay, well I need to get going and head into the office. I'm just recording this from home, so I'm not really sure. I'll be seeing where this bar closes. If it closes up above that and breaks the high, I'll be feeling extra happy about that. If it comes back down, then the bullish nature is obviously struggling a bit more. Really would like to see this thing break that before I kind of quit this. Right, I don't want to keep this video going forever. Right, sorry, there we go. I just wanted to show you. I paused the video for a second just to show you. There we go, we've broken it. This bullish nature is continuing. It depends, of course, yes, where it closes. So you'll notice on a bar by bar basis, I'm re-evaluating my position the whole time. Yeah, we'll just see it climbing. I'm just looking. That one is going to only make me about 40-50 quid on this account, which is not very much, but that's okay. And then we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's looking particularly good. We'll see if anything else changes that. And then my target is hopefully just a few pips away. Alright guys, yeah, let's see what the outcome of this recording of this trade is. Alright, thanks, speak to you later, bye.